Well, greetings, welcome to the dividing line. All I see is a big red screen, so I'm not sure if I'm on or not, but that's okay. Hey, there we go. Nice pixelated thing of me moving really slowly and looking really weird. Didn't test that part out. Hey, we're going to start off anyways with story time with Grandpa Jimmy again. That was really popular last time, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time, no, it still looks bad, reading Gnostic Gospels. Thank you, Travis. Story time with Grandpa Jimmy. There it is. That was quick. I only put that up about 5 minutes ago, so that worked. There you go. That looks good. A bunch of people asked me what I was reading when I read the Protovangelium of James, which is really the story of Mary, but Protovangelium of James. This is the Jesus Seminar version. You may recall, well, you probably don't recall actually, but long ago, they sort of had their heyday. They put out the scholars' version of the Bible, well, of the Gospels, and this is the scholars' Bible. And Ronald F. Hawk is the author. This is it's a fairly idiomatic translation, so it's it's not filled with these and thous. It flows fairly well, and it's a Greek-English interlinear, so you have Greek on one side, English on the other, lots of notes. It's fairly, it's scholarly work, and hence worthy of having, but it only has those two works. And so today we are going to read the Infancy Gospel of Thomas. And instead of 25 chapters, it's only 19 chapters, but they're a little bit longer chapters. So it's about the same length. They're about the same, probably half an hour, a little bit more of reading. And once again, this is to be differentiated from the Arabic Infancy Gospel, which is where the Quran got the stuff about Jesus speaking from the cradle. This, I know, at least, I've invited the wife out for dinner and a movie tomorrow night. We're gonna go see Young Messiah, and I sort of have to, because the promo that I saw had Jesus opening his hands and these birds fly out. Well, that's the first story in here. First story in the Infancy Gospel of Thomas, and the Jesus of this gospel is just despicable. That's the only way to put it, is despicable. Now, a bunch of people after the last program sent me a bunch of links about how this guy was converted while making this movie, and they've tried to be extremely respectful, and they've taken all the Gnosticism out. Okay, I hope so. I'll try to keep an open mind, but, for me, the real question is, why make this in the first place? Because there's so little information that's actually given to us that we know is true. And isn't it fairly obvious that it's the Spirit's intention to keep it that way? Why do we keep saying, you should have told us more? I feel like there's a sense of arrogance, but who am I, right? A lot of you don't like me anyways. So let's, for those of you riding bikes, running on treadmills. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not supposed to say anything personal. I'm sorry. It seems we have a number of people on Twitter that are the producers of this program, or the directors or something. I didn't know. I had a guy yesterday. I shouldn't be talking about personal stuff. It's sort of like they're paying me to be their instructor, and I've been sloughing off. And I didn't know that we had people like that out there that actually could control the content of the program. So sorry. Anyways, but if you happen to be one of those people who is working out at the moment, you will get to read the entire Infancy Gospel of Thomas, the same way I read most things, and that is by listening. And it's a personal thing. Well, you know what? I don't have to care. I forgot. I don't care about those people who think they control the program. Some of the fondest memories I have from my youth was when the family would turn out the lights, and we'd all cuddle up together and listen to the radio. Remember The Shadow? Oh, yeah, yeah. Those are still classic. And we've lost that. I'm sorry, but I think an hour spent listening to classic old-time radio where you're actually using your imagination, worth 10,000 hours in a first-person shooter game. 10,000 hours in a first-person shooter game. Really do. Because you used your mind. You listened. You created the vision through what you were hearing in your mind. I think listening is a really important thing. So, time to do some listening. This one's weirder than even the Proto-Evangelium of James. Probably same time period, but clearly less biblical content or impact. I guess we put it that way. All right, here we go. I, Thomas the Israelite, am reporting to you, all my non-Jewish brothers and sisters, to make known the extraordinary childhood deeds of our Lord Jesus Christ, what he did after his birth in my region. This is how it all started. When this boy, Jesus, was 5 years old, he was playing at the ford of a rushing stream. He was collecting the flowing collecting the flowing water into ponds, and made the water instantly pure. He did this with a single command. He then made soft clay and shaped it into 12 sparrows. He did this on the Sabbath day, and many other boys were playing with him. See, we could have music, dun, 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 something like that, the Sabbath day thing, But when a Jew saw what Jesus was doing while playing on the Sabbath day, he immediately went off and told Joseph, Jesus' father, "See here, your boy is at the ford and has taken mud and fashioned birds with it, and so has violated the Sabbath." So Joseph